We've all been there, right in the middle of some heated discussion, and you just feel like you're not getting through at all. Well, in this explainer, we're going to change that. We're going to look at how to argue in a way that not only gets your point across, but actually earns you respect. It's that super frustrating feeling, right? Like you're talking to a brick wall. The conversation just gets louder and louder, but your actual point gets totally lost. It feels more like a fight than a discussion. But what if we could flip that script? There is a better way, and believe me, it is not about shouting the loudest. It's about building an argument that's so clear and so respectful that people, well, they can't help but listen. So let's dive in. Okay, first things first, we have to understand the most basic building block of any good argument. And it all starts with this one single, really powerful idea, the claim. So a claim isn't just a fact, like the sky is blue, and it's not just an opinion, like I like the color blue. A claim is a statement you put out there as true, one that actually invites a debate. It's the starting line for any real discussion. So let's put this to the test. I'm going to show you a few sentences, and you decide, is it a claim or is it not? Ready to play along? Okay, first one up, we should have a longer lunch break at school. What do you think? If you said this is a claim, you are spot on. And why? Well, because it's debatable, right? Someone could argue for it, and someone else could definitely argue against it. All right, how about this one? Lunch is served at 11 a.m. Is that a claim? Nope, not a claim. This is just a statement of fact. You can't really argue about it. You can just check if it's true or false. It's just information, not an argument. Let's try another one. Homework can help reinforce learning when kept short. Now, this one's a little bit tricky. And yes, this is a claim. The key words here are can help and when kept short. See, it's a specific viewpoint that you could totally support with evidence, and someone else might disagree. Okay, final round here. Some students stay up too late to finish long assignments. Claim or not a claim? This one is a fact. It's an observation. Now, it could be really powerful evidence for a claim, but it's not the argument itself. Great job with that. So now that we know what a claim is, we can get to the really important part, how we actually deliver it. Because honestly, the way we speak can change absolutely everything. This quote right here, this is our North Star for this whole conversation. It's not about winning a fight. It's about giving an answer and doing it with gentleness and respect. That right there sets the tone for a truly good conversation. This whole idea of gentleness and respect is captured so beautifully in just a few short lines. Let's really take a look at them together. The strongest voice isn't loud. It's clear. Just think about that for a second. The real power in an argument comes from making your point so incredibly easy to understand that it just can't be ignored. Next up, the best argument doesn't attack, it invites. Wow, this is a total game changer. What if we started seeing our arguments as invitations for someone to see a new perspective? The goal completely shifts from winning to understanding. And finally, truth walks with gentleness. If what you're saying is actually true, it doesn't need aggression to back it up. It can be presented with a calm confidence, with humility. So we've got the what and we've got the how. So let's move on and see how this all comes together in a simple, step-by-step blueprint for making your best argument every single time. Okay, this is it, your 5-step recipe for a powerful argument. You start with that clear claim. Students should help choose classroom roles. Then you add a reason, because it builds responsibility. You back it up with evidence. Studies show it improves classroom behavior. And you always use that respectful tone. And then you end with a takeaway. This creates a stronger school community. Simple, right? But so powerful and so effective. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this is great, but why does it matter so much? So let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture behind learning this skill. Here's a really fascinating piece of history for you. That word answer in the quote we looked at earlier, it comes from the Greek word apologia, and it doesn't mean saying you're sorry. It means building a reasoned defense for what you believe. The goal isn't to win, it's to explain your position with clarity and respect. And this is the heart of it all. If you take away just one thing from this explainer, please let it be this. Your tone, your respect, your gentleness, they are not just optional add-ons. They are the absolute key to being heard. They're what makes people willing to listen in the first place. You see, this is about so much more than just winning debates. It's about character. Because being educated without morality, well, that can actually be a harmful thing. Being smart isn't enough if you're just using it to tear other people down. Making smart, respectful choices in how you talk to people, that's what prevents bad outcomes. It's about trying to find that sense of peace and purpose, where your words build people up instead of tearing them down. Every single time you speak, you're building something. You're building relationships, you're building ideas, you're literally building the world around you. So the final question I have for you is this: what kind of world do you want to build with your words?